All right, guys, it is currently 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, Saturday, October 4th, 2024. And you know what that means? It's college game day. That's right, the Iowa Central Tritons are playing host to the Chaparrals of the College of DuPage over in Glen Ellen, Illinois. Hopefully this will be a big win for the Tritons, but more importantly, it's performance day for the marching band. So I'm going to take you on a little journey to see what it's like being a part of Iowa's premier community college marching band, the TMB. It's going to be real hot out today, almost 90 degrees, so I decided to keep hydrated with this giant jug of water and also put sunscreen on, even though it might be a bit windy today. Also, I decided to take a fraction of my flag collection with me to college. If you haven't watched any of my flag shorts, be sure to watch those. So yeah, I'm heading out of the dorm and we'll see you in the band room. Currently waiting outside the band room, because it's locked. But just look at this courtyard. This does not feel like a two-year school. It feels more like a small NAIA four-year private school like, I don't know, BVU or Co-College. But those are not NAIA, those are NCAA Division III. All right, we are now entering the music room with Sam the kitty cat man, all the way to this brand new expansion to the CPA building. So we're now entering the band room, which it does have quite a bit to it. It has instrument lockers, percussion storage, all sorts of percussion, because Iowa Central has a percussion ensemble. We're only 4 people strong, but we can make it through. Sam and I are both in the drum line, which is called what? The Legion of Boom. Yeah, he plays bass, I play tenors, which, interestingly enough, the set of tenors here has a bit of something extra that you would not find at high school, and that is Spock drum. At both of the high schools I went to, the set of tenors they had did not have this. They just had the set of 4, the quads, but this is quite a welcome addition. I haven't played quads since freshman year, really, because my high school band director had me switch over to snare for sophomore year because our snare player during freshman year was a senior. So he decided to promote me to snare. I was the same on snare for the rest of my high school career, and now back on tenors for college. We are now on our way to Dodger Stadium here in Fort Dodge, not only the home of Iowa Central football, but also the football teams at Fort Dodge and St. Ed's. It was homecoming for Fort Dodge this week, and it was homecoming for St. Ed's last week. Fort Dodge beat Storm Lake last night in a pretty epic matchup. I wasn't there to see it, but I did march in the homecoming parade with the TMB. But yeah, our drum line is only 4 members strong. We have me on tenors, 2 on bass drum, and then this guy over here on cymbals. So yeah, we originally were going to have 2 snares as part of the ensemble, but then one of them quit and one of them was out because she was exceptionally sick. One of them was a Keywash graduate, one of them was a BF graduate. So I think we'll do just fine without snares, but it does feel quite different without those 2 primary instruments in the drum line. But you know what they say, quality over quantity. We'll pick back up when we get to Dodger Stadium, but as of right now, we're just enjoying the ride over to the home of the Triton football team. Okay, so quick update. I just realized that I left my water bottle in the band room, but some other band students coming to pick it up for me. Anyway, I have my tenors strapped on me, and we're almost ready to go at this point. We have members of the dance team pulling in, but wanted to tell you that this set of quads has 5 different drums. There is a 6-inch Bach, then we have 8 10, 12, and 13-inch drums. The standard high school configuration for a set of quint tenors. Some larger college marching bands and drum and bugle corps, and the more competitive corps style high school marching bands, they also use a full set of multi-tenors, which have 10, 12, 13, and 14-inch drums. But Jeremy, the director of the band, said he wants us to take it easy, so that's why he employed this set of quints. So we have 3 guys in the drum line right now. We don't know where the 4th one is, but
that's all right.
I do like this IC logo on the bass drum.
Oh, yeah?
We do not have those in high school, so
college band is awesome.
A big plus when choosing a college marching band. But we saw the Fort Dodge All-American Marching Band before, and they were much larger than Iowa Central's, but they're also a 4-year high school compared to a 2-year college. We'll be warming up in quite a bit, but as of right now, we're just chilling out here, waiting on the rest of the band folk to come here. And we already have members of the dance team assembling over there. 4th drumline member coming,
okay.
Along with Jer Bear, the director of the band up there. And here's something else you don't see in any marching band, really. Sousaphone bell covers. I mean, sousaphone bell covers were commonplace during COVID years. In fact, every single musician had bell covers on during COVID. But at Iowa Central, they retain them. They've also had bell covers before COVID as well. So something that's pretty unique to the TMB. Now going on the turf to practice our halftime set. This halftime set comprises 4 hit songs from the year 2014. The first of these tunes is a medley of Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX and Roar by Katy Perry. The second selection is Bang Bang, made famous by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj, and that will feature the Triton dance team. And also, at the end of our show, we'll be performing Best Day of My Life by the American Authors. This was a much better choice of music for halftime compared to last time, which was like viral internet hits. One of them sampled Best of My Love. That was the dance team feature, Lil Boo Thang. And yeah, so that's the dance team right there going to rehearse with the marching band for Bang Bang eventually. We're now set for warm-up, so we'll see you from the stands.
Kaylin, you should be on this side of the 40, please. Mellows come in. You guys are too far out. Yeah. That way we're closer. Cool. All right, thank you for that. All right, and then we go measure 11, 16 counts. Just march it, mark time, move. 1, 2, 3, Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit. Okay. And again, don't be looking side to side. Make sure we're using our peripherals. We got Chappell Roans at top row. I'm hoping you're all the way kind of across. Olivia, you should be on the 40. Just saying. Okay. Again, thanks for the work we've put in. I know, especially after the parade yesterday, hearing us play downtown, hearing us play out here when you're warmed up. You know, again, it's not about the numbers, it's about what we do. And you guys were sounding good. I mean, this is the most excited I've been for a game day so far this year. Pace yourselves through the day. When we give you the lunch break, we'll break for lunch after we do the warm-ups. Again, take shade if you need to. Don't go too far away. Take care of yourselves during the game. The band provided us with sack lunch with a ham and cheese sandwich, Doritos, Oreos, Gatorade. It also provided us with Granny Smith apples, but I'm not that much of a Granny Smith kind of guy. I like red apples more than green. Finished lunch, but yet at the same time, everyone else in the Triton marching band is still having their lunch. Here's something you don't get in high school. Co-ed cheer. In high school, we had all-girl cheerleaders.
Are you guys ready to rock and roll for pregame? That's what
And we're marching all our way down to the north end zone for the start of our pregame routine. It's going to be pretty simple. We're going to march on, play the fight song, Triton's Fight On, then remain on formation for the Star Spangled Banner, then perform the fight song again when the football team enters. It's going to be pretty simple, yet it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to hear the tenors, I want to hear the skibbles, and I want to hear you. All we got to do is we got to do our best, and if we're in the wrong spot, we'll just go with it, all right? We bang hard on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We bang hard! Okay, so we just completed pregame. Now we're doing the in-stand tunes for the first half. We'll get ready for our halftime shortly after, but as of right now, we're in the stands pumping up the crowd along with the dance team, and we are ready to rock and roll. Throughout the game, the TMB performs a selection of tunes in the stands to help cheer the crowd up and cheer on the Tritons on the field. Here are a few of them.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and...
Incomplete pass. And here is the official fight song of Iowa Central, Triton's Fight On.
Three. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, oi, 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 oi. Try!
Second and 8.
Let's go try! Woo-hoo-hoo!
3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the score is currently tied in the second quarter, 7-all. We are tied 7 Iowa Central, 7 DuPage. We don't matter because the band, we're just having fun, right? Dance team's also having fun. And all in all, I think it'll just be a fun day regardless of whether the Tritons win or lose. Band's currently getting ready for their halftime show.
Let's go Triton.
Yep. We are now leaving for the stands for the halftime performance.
Hi, Bill.
And it's going to be a good one. So these tenors are quite wide. Have to go ultra wide for this. They are super large. They're probably like the heaviest instruments in the band. Excuse me.
Calling on the quarterback keeper.
So on our way to halftime. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we got pregame, we got first half stand tunes, we got halftime, and now we got the rest of the game to figure out what stand tunes we're going to perform. But so far, so great for the Triton Marching Band. It's 80-something degrees out there. I think we say we take it hot to go. I do. I really do.
One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four.
This is it, the start of the fourth quarter. Tritons are up by 4. They were previously down by 4.
Short 4.
We had Tritons and Chaps alike dropping like flies in the third quarter. But all is well with the band and dance.
Back deep for the Chappell
We
Roans.
just gotta continue entertaining the crowd like we usually do. W-A Iowa Central. Woo! O-W-A Iowa Central. Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4.
On your feet! No Bears is Iowa Central's take on the Hawkeye Victory Polka, the tune played after every Iowa Hawkeye victory, or in this case, every Iowa Central victory.
Here's what.
Tritons win! 35-30 over the Chaparrals of College of DuPage, or as I'd like to call them, the Chappell Roans, or the Chaps. So this was an epic performance. We're excited for Algona. Way to go. Just you wait until we blow the house down on the doghouse.
So yeah, if you didn't catch it the first time, Iowa Central beat the College of DuPage 35-30 at the end of the fourth quarter. My roommate clearly didn't get the memo because he did not even hear that we had a game day performance.
Yeah, I was actually throwing up and vomiting, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, at least it was an excused absence for my buddy Daniel. The day's not over, folks. We still got some action going on up in Algona. We're all excited for this epic day in the Triton marching band.
All right, guys, we are now getting ready to board the bus to Algona. This is going to be a pretty epic performance, an exhibition performance from the Triton marching band. Our second exhibition performance of the year after having hosted the North Central marching band invite. Back then we got to watch performers from Sioux City East, Lewis Central, Indianola, and of course Fort Dodge. And then Iowa Central performed an exhibition set. We were definitely a lot smaller than the Class 4A groups on deck, but we were all pretty excited because last year our visit to Algona was rained out. In fact, a lot of our exhibition performances were rained out. But, okay, Leila, but flashback to 1 year ago for my senior year in high school. Hail Tritons! The Triton marching band got to perform at Carroll Band Day last year.
Yep.
And Sam was one of the bass drummers. A bunch of these second years were also part of that festivities. I was also partook in that tradition, but I was not a member of the Iowa Central marching band. I was a member of the Marching Rams of Greene County High School. And I was the drum major back then, so go figure. Anyways, all of us are pretty excited. First years, obviously, they were seniors in high school back then, but second years, this is essentially, this is especially a special moment for them. This is the second time I have ever boarded a coach like this. The first time was with my high school choir buddies on a trip to Worlds of Fun. We are now rolling towards Algona, the county seat of Kossuth County, which is the largest county in Iowa by area. But first we got to go from Webster County up north into Humboldt County and then
end up in Kossuth County, where we'll eventually end up in Algona. So Algona is home to two high schools, Algona High School and Bishop Garrigan High School. Home of the Algona Bulldogs, the Doghouse, and the Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears in their den. So Algona, we're going to perform a similar set to our last exhibition performance. We're going to perform a version of Greedy by Tate McRae, which we'll be doing drill to. Then we'll go into our exhibition art, where we'll perform 4 of our In the Stands tunes. We're going to perform Whoa, the Bluey theme song, The Dip, and Move It. And later, the drum line, the Legion of Boom, will be featured in 3 cadences. We're going to be doing Stampede, Groove 2, and Hip Hop, which you've heard earlier in the video. We'll also be performing our dance team feature, Bang Bang, and end with the fight song. It's going to be great. See you in Algona.
Okay, guys, we're now in Algona, the home of the Algona Band Festival. But first, we got to get ourselves some grub. And this is where we're getting it up here, Pizza Ranch. The famous buffet that is famous across the Hawkeye. For dinner, I have Italian cheese bread, along with Pizza Ranch's iconic cactus bread and Coke. To drink.
Yeah.
And now we're off to the pound.
A lot of us are full from our Pizza Ranch dinner, but hopefully we can get to burn off some calories with our exhibition performance coming up.
I got a peppermint from in the store. I don't have it anymore. Someone else does.
Okay, things are getting a bit wild in here.
After a short but very exhilarating bus ride from Pizza Ranch, we're now stepping off the bus.
Hey, bro. You gotta be really quiet around it. No talking around band.
Okay, and we're going to the pound. We have arrived at the pound, Algona High School, home of the Dogs. We're gonna watch a few bands before, a couple bands really. We're gonna watch one from Webster City and then another.
So those were some highlights from the marching band from Sioux Center High School up in Northwest Iowa. They had a really cool color guard solo in which the soloist represented the sun, whereas the other color guard members were holding replicas of the planets of the solar system, cutouts. I thought that was very clever. I also thought Sioux Center's band in general it just sounded amazing. A lot of really cool bands up in Northwest Iowa are coming over here to attend the Algona Band Festival, and we are one of them. We're headed back to the bus to get our instruments, and we are ready to rock and roll.
It is now 7:54.
Breakfast of Champions.
Pretty early for 8 o'clock, but the rules of the Algona Band Festival are to not leave the scene while a band is performing. So had we left before the other band after Sioux Center was performing, we would have gotten into big trouble, but thank goodness we did. We're all ready to rock and roll for Algona Band Days.
What's your favorite breakfast?
And this color guard's ready to rock for their high school, whatever school they're representing. I think it's Lamar's. Same school colors, same mascot as the host school, Algona. You can see their trailer up there in the distance. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. So what do you do when you get a couple of valuable chips in your drumsticks? You go on and chip some more. You go on and chip some more, put some more valuable chips in these things when you bang hard. As Sam said in Legion of Boom earlier. This guy's in a big rush. We're not performing yet, Sam.
I want to play my drum, man.
Okay, Sam's just the guy who likes to bang on that drum all day. I still have yet to unbox this package. I'm gonna do that right now. On the upright. Get it out of there. Let's give do that with a camera in hand. This guy has the Barry Bombadine type of saxophone right here. We got tenor, and then tenors over there. Yeah, just hanging out with a few of the tenor saxes who are actually roomies with me. Well, Jake's a quad mate. Daniel and I are roommates. We've been friends since high school. We are now, we just got done with warm up in the Algona High School cafeteria. We rehearsed a few tips and tales of our pieces, and now we're going to assemble for our big performance of the night. The grand finale of the Algona Band Festival. Well, after the Bulldog Marching Band, the host band of Algona. But Algona fans, please stay in your seats for the Triton Marching Band. These huge 4A bands like Lamar's, they have to use so many props in their shows. Like, holy Nishnabotna. This is insane. Lamar's, I know Lamar's is a huge school, but I was not expecting their marching band to be this big. I mean, props to Lamar's. They know how to put on a show. The next performance is Sioux City North. They don't look like Sioux City North on the surface, but you can tell by their size, it's from a big metro. And also, they're using a bunch of props. This is totally going to be a drum corps style show. Ours is just going to be the recreational style show. But there's going to be them, and then Algona's up there, and then it's going to be our time to shine. Our time to shine. Never knew they'd be playing Britney Spears in this halftime show, but very stellar arrangement. Okay, I was wrong. That color guard we were seeing earlier was actually that of Sioux City West. Excellent show, by the way.
Scarlet Regiment, you may take the field for performance.
And with that, we have our host band, the Scarlet Regiment from Algona High School, ready to take the field. And we're up next. It's gonna be fun. They're performing some Billie Eilish, and they have a feature twirler, something that Iowa Central lacks. They also like a color guard, but we're good for what we got. This performance is one for the history books. I mean, first of all, we didn't do too decent with the drill on greedy. We did outstanding on our stand tunes, and we also we banged hard in the drum line, right, Sam?
Yes, sir.
We
bang hard.
Yep. So, I mean, kudos to all the rest of the bands performing here. Folks from Lamar's. Lamar's must have a really good music program. You also heard from Gona. They performed Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, which I really do have to say the duh in Bad Guy was really, it was a lot of fun to perform in front of a bunch of dedicated band students. And props to Algona's facilities. They have one of the nicest high school campuses in the state of Iowa. I mean, Algona itself has got to be one of the nicest looking towns in Iowa, really. So with that, we wrap up our performances for tonight. It was a really amazing day, a really amazing evening here in Algona. We're going back on the bus, and
we're gonna go get a good night's sleep.
Yep. Because tomorrow's Sunday, tomorrow's Holy Day. So we'll be hopping back on the bus and changing out of our uniforms, and then going into the dorm for a good night's rest on the bus. We won't be back at campus until 11, so from Algona, this is the Bill of Rights signing off, wishing you a very happy Saturday, a very happy October, and hopefully you can subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and give this video a like. It means the world to me. But until then, thanks for watching, and go Triton!